parking, all about parking, all you need to know about parking, because examiners mainly dwell on asking questions from parking, how to park, how to exit parking, and at large. So let's say on parking, or about parking, let's learn about parking. For first, this one is known as angle parking. This is known as angle parking. Remember, you can still find this lesson 1. Lesson 1 is still have the same. This parking zone. So this is known as angle parking when we have two types of parkings. So this is angle parking, and this parking out here on the two-way traffic is flash parking. Angle parking and flash parking. Other names for angle parking are like controlled parking zone, controlled parking, or secure parking, because it's secure. It's just someone who controls it. Whenever you go into supermarkets, or you go into malls and government offices, hospitals, so you have that guy or those people who control who is entering, who is exiting at the same time. So this is controlled parking, and because those guys are there, it is still secure. It is secure, so you can leave your car maybe open. Then find your things okay. Find your things are still okay. So angle parking, secure parking, controlled parking, you can still call it ample parking. Ample parking, this is AMPLE, ample parking. Let's go to the rules of this parking. The first rule is park from farthest end. Then before I forget, the yellow markings here marks the entry or entrance to the parking. The yellow markings show the entrance to the parking. So you can only enter this parking through the two-way, from two-way through the yellow marked area. Then that's because that marks the entry or entrance. Then from the other side, from the highway, you can join the parking through the yellow marking. So this is entry to the parking. Then let's go to the rules. First rule of this parking is park from farthest. So from the entrance, you park from farthest. So the farthest column there, or farthest slot. You drive your car to the farthest slot, then park by forwarding. From the other side of the parking, the entrance is here. So from the entrance, you park from farthest. Just from the entrance, park from the farthest slot there, like that, by forwarding. Are you together? So from this side, you park from farthest. If you're from two-way traffic, approach the entrance, then park from farthest end. From the entrance, the farthest. Then from the other side, come this way, approach the entrance that way, then join and park from farthest slot there. That's the first rule. Second rule says park by forwarding. So as you come to park from farthest, you park by forwarding and exit by reversing. Park by forwarding, exit by reversing. So once you exit like that, you're not at the parking. You've not parked. So you park by forwarding, you exit by reversing. Now you've exited, so you just proceeding to exit to your side. From the other side, from entrance, park from farthest, park by forwarding, exit by reversing. So this vehicle is not at the parking right now. So you park by forwarding, then you exit by reversing, and you proceed to exit. Good. Let's proceed to the next rule. That's we've said park from farthest end, park by forwarding, exit by reversing. Then another rule is park saloon vehicles only, or park saloon vehicles only. Park only saloon vehicles. You all will understand. Park saloon. So this parking is known as ample parking. Ample parking means enough space for saloon vehicles only. So this parking you only park saloon vehicles. So this way, park from farthest, park by forwarding, exit by reversing, and you only park saloon vehicles. Then another rule is park at an angle of 45. Park at an angle of 45. So the slots, the way slots are drawn, they are drawn at an angle of 45. So when you park in, like for instance from this side, park at an angle. So ensure you at your space or at your slot. Don't double park, because this is not your slot. So park at your slot. Then don't park your vehicle like that. Park the way it is indicated. So park at an angle of 45. That's another rule. And there are only 4 rules. So the first rule, park from farthest end, park by forwarding, exit by reversing. Another rule is park saloon vehicles only, park only saloon vehicles. And the last rule is park at an angle of 45. Park at an angle of 45. Then that's all about the angle parking and the rules and the vehicle that should be parked there. So you only park saloon vehicles. You park saloon vehicles only. Park from farthest, park by forwarding, exit by reversing, park at an angle of 45. Let's look at the other parking right there. That parking is on the left side of traffic, and mostly alongside two-way traffic or service lanes, right? So alongside, on the left side of traffic, it's anywhere where you can you can put your car at a rest, but on the just towards the traffic. Anytime you can pull out the vehicle from the road and park there, you at a flash parking, even if it's not drawn or indicated. So anywhere that you can park, it's flash parking, be it or it's alongside the traffic and towards the traffic. So that is flash parking. This parking is found on the left side of traffic. Then the rules of flash, or other names for flash parking, you can say the flash parking, the other name you can say it is parallel parking, because of mode of parking. It's towards the traffic, so it's parallel parking. It's not like angle parking, parallel parking. You can as well call it unsecure parking, because it's on the left side of traffic. Just anywhere that your vehicle can develop any problem, then you decide to park it on the left side of traffic. Because now it's on the left side of traffic, that becomes so unsecure parking. So whenever you on your journey, then your vehicle develops a problem. What determines whether you're going to park or not and wait for mechanic is how the place is. If it's along the forest, you better drive your car just the way it is, until you get somewhere that is safe. Don't just stop anywhere. So on the left side of traffic, it is unsecure parking. You can as well call it uncontrolled parking, because no one controls that parking. It's just anywhere along the traffic or along the road. The other name for that parking is direct parking. You can call it direct parking. We are going to see how, but they are not main names. Main names are flash parking and parallel parking. Those are main names. These other names depend on the characteristics of that road and location of that parking and the location. So that is uncontrolled because no one controls. It's unsecure because it is anywhere along the road. So that's why you can use that term and call it uncontrolled. You can call it direct parking because you can park directly. We're going to see that. Then you can call it stage parking because the one that matatus use to when maybe when they are picking or dropping passengers. So it is stage parking. And we say these names, the last mentioned name, apart from like flash parking and parallel parking, are the main names. Other names are unsecure, uncontrolled, then direct and stage parking. They are not the main, but portray the picture of that parking out there. So let's go to the rules of this parking. Just like the angle parking, on this parking you park from farthest end. So because you're driving from this side and slots are drawn, 3 slots. So from farthest means you park to the farthest slot, and you park by this on this table. You should park by reversing from the farthest end. Hope you can see that. So from that side, on the table you park from farthest end and by reversing. So first rule, park from farthest end, and park by reversing, exit by forwarding, that way. Park from farthest end because this is the farthest from that direction. Park from farthest, park by reversing, exit by forwarding. Next rule, because those are 2 rules, park from farthest and park by reversing, exit by forwarding. So another rule is park all types of vehicles. At this parking, we park all types of vehicles except trailers and tractors. Remember, for the angle parking, you said you only park saloon vehicles. At this parking, you park all types of vehicles except trailers and tractors. So you park all types of vehicles except trailers and tractors. Then the other rule is park at an angle of 90. So come this way, park by reversing, and you must park to inside your slot. So don't come and park like that, because remember, these are stage. So you will block other traffic or give them trouble as they pass. So when you park at an angle of 90. So ensure you inside your slot like that. So that's park at an angle of 90. Let's go to another rule of parking. Park at your own risk. Because this parking, as we've said, is unsecure. So you can be robbed at that parking. So park at your own risk. That's why we say if vehicle develops a problem that is not so serious, then like just a puncture, you can drive it. Use that rim, drive until you get somewhere safe. That's park at your own risk if you to park. How many rules are there? The first rule was park from farthest end. So the first vehicle will come and park from farthest end. If A second one is coming. We will park still from farthest end. The farthest is the next slot, like that. Then reverse, park by reversing. And if the that slot remains, then you bring your car, you bring your car like that, or the that vehicle will come like that, engage reverse gear and park. That is park from farthest. Farthest is next to the other, the next, but from farthest. So we park from farthest. Then second rule, we say it's park all types of vehicles, or park from farthest end, park from farthest end, park by reversing the way we parked. And when you exit by forwarding, like from this one you park, you exit by forwarding. Of course, before you get out of the parking, you steer the direction, indicate, then look at the mirrors. If there is any traffic approaching, let it pass, then you proceed to exit. So park from farthest, park by forwarding, exit by reversing. Rule number 3, park all types of vehicles except trailers and tractors. And number 4, park at your own risk. Number 5, we can say park or leave enough space for exit when you parking. Leave enough space for exit. Leave enough space for exit. Like for this one cannot exit this parking. So when you parking, if you the one coming this way and park by reversing, ensure you leave enough space if you the one, because if another one comes and blocks here, you cannot exit from that parking until you wait for them to come. But when you parking, you leave enough space that you can use for exit. Enough space for exit. Then we said park all types of vehicles except trailers and tractors. What's the other rule? You park at your own risk. Park at an angle of 90. Hope you understand. Then out there in the real world, if there is no one parking here, then it will be a stupid thing by coming this way and no one has parked here, then reverse. So out there, also on the table, you park by reversing whenever you park it. But out there, remember, the other title I gave you is a direct parking. So if you are alone coming to this parking, you can park directly from farthest. If you still the second one coming to this parking and no one is blocking you here, you can still park directly like matatus. And that means is or portrays the image of a stage. Then come this way and park still directly if you to park that way. What's the other rule? Park directly, you can park directly out there. But whenever you're on the table, remember to park by reversing. Now if this one gets out, and comes again, if that one gets and another comes in, is the one that will now follow rules of reversing, to park by reversing, because parking by forwarding will be a problem, but parking by reversing now becomes easy. Hope you've understood the rules and the parking and how to park. Then we talked about the trailers and tractors and where trailers and tractors are parked. Trailers and tractors are not parked here because this angle parking, you only park saloon vehicles. For the flash parking, you park all types of vehicles except trailers and tractors. So trailers and tractors are parked at the green field, but not these green fields. Trailers and tractors are not parked at these green fields because alongside highway you cannot find that parking. Instead, they are protected by the rail guards, the rail guard metals that you should not park, or you cannot park alongside the highway. So these are alongside the highway, and they still share with the two-way traffic, so you cannot park alongside highway or at any green field that is shared by highway and any other road. But you can park on this table, you only park alongside two-way traffic, that side of traffic at this green field. So trailers and tractors are parked alongside two-way traffic there. Do you understand? So trailers and tractors park alongside, but not along these green fields. So let's do another section on parking, that is on speeds on the highway. Speeds on the highway, like saloon vehicles. Saloon vehicles use this lane. This is the fourth lane, or in Kenya you use the third lane because there are 3 lanes, or you use the farthest lane. Farthest lane is the one that's used for emergency vehicles. At times you find it drawn a red line here. This marks the emergency lane. Whenever you hear an ambulance, you let it. You get out of that lane and let the ambulance pass there if it's alongside that lane. So for saloon vehicles, you use this lane because their speed on the highway is high. So you can say this is the lane. The speed limit for saloon vehicles is 110 kilometers per hour. So they are not limited. You can use that 110, and this is the lane for 110 kilometers per hour. When then below 110, you get the commercial vehicles. The commercial vehicles that go by 80 by 80. So you get the commercial vehicles here. These are matatus and buses. Then on the first lane or second is the lane for lorries, trailers and tractors. Lorries, trailers and tractors. This 110 commercial vehicle is 80. Then on this first or that lane, this for lorries, or for lorries are commercial, so lorries can use 80 and below. Then for this one is for trailers and tractors. Trailers are drivers. Their speed limit is 65. Their speed limit is 65. 65 is for trailers, so they can use this lane. And tractors can use, their limit is 45 degrees per hour. Not degrees, 45 kilometers per hour. So saloon vehicles can use 110. Commercial vehicles use 80 kilometers per hour. This is in Kenya. Trailers use 65 kilometers per hour, and tractors drive at a speed of 45 speed limit, 45 kilometers per hour speed limit. Good. Now examiners can tell you, or an examiner can tell you to drive a certain vehicle at a certain speed. So like for instance, for this vehicle, driving it at a speed of 110. Do you drive this vehicle at a speed of 110? It doesn't mean that you show or you demonstrate that speed on the table, because you don't even have that speedometer to indicate that. It doesn't mean you overspeed on the table. No, this 110 helps you speed of 110 kilometers per hour will help you identify which type of vehicle is that and the parking that it deserves to be parked to. So 110, it means simply means you bring it to the angle parking, speed of 110. So you drive your vehicle, you can use the shortest route possible, either the fifth option from here. We are driving at a speed of 110. So come to 0, 90, 180 to 70. That's option 5. Option 5. So exit this way, make a U-turn, then change lanes towards lane 1. Change lanes towards lane 1 on major road. Then by approaching the entrance, you join the angle parking, then park from farthest end, and that is a speed of 110. Speed of 110. So driving at a speed of 110, it means it's a saloon vehicle, and the parking for saloon vehicle is the angle parking. So you can still drive this other vehicle at a speed of 110, and looking at the shortest route, you can use the second option. Use the second option this way. Turn right, exit to the second lane there, which is the third lane. You know the reason. Then change lanes, and this way turn left. You bring it to the entrance of the angle parking, because the saloon vehicle, speed of 110, remember. So at the entrance, you enter the parking and park from farthest end by forwarding, and that you get it correct. That is parking or driving at a speed of 110. You simply means bring it to its parking. So after parking there, if another one comes, let's use this parking. If this vehicle is parked from the farthest, then and another one maybe is coming, you park this way, approach the entry, then park from farthest end. Then another one comes in this way. If another one comes in and found this vehicle here, it means you cannot park there, because the vehicle has parked from farthest end. This on the table based on the aspects on how to park and the general knowledge of it. So we park from farthest means it is next to the one that you can see. You can see at the parking there. So park next to any vehicle there. Then if another one comes this way, maybe, or let's say from here, if comes from here, and you have or you bringing it to this parking, you park from farthest end. So the farthest end is the next slot from the vehicle that is parked inside. So you just park next to, because the aspect is they have parked from farthest. So this they are farthest, meaning these other slots must be occupied. Maybe they are occupied. That's why the guy has parked from farthest. So your farthest, you identify your farthest by looking at the vehicle that is already at the parking. Then this way again, you can park this vehicle. If you come this way and find this vehicle here, that means you only park at the indicated slot there. So you cannot go and park inside. That's the farthest end for you. So you park next to them. And if you come in again and find this vehicle there, then it means the parking, the slots on this side are full. The parking is full. So you cannot park from here, or you cannot join, because the parking is full, because the guy has parked from farthest. The guy must have parked from farthest. So this indicates that the parking is full. So go to the other side and park from farthest end, right? So if you find the vehicle, or this vehicle parks here, so it means you cannot park. Let's say if maybe a slot is drawn there, it means the parking is full, even here, because this is the last slot that you can see. It means this parking is full, so you cannot park there. But if one to be so clear, let's put it there. Just when you find the vehicle parked from farthest end, then it means the other slots are occupied and you cannot park there. So this parking is full. you come to this parking and it's full, so you can proceed and park it on the flash parking by reversing, right? So if you still found that vehicle there, then it means you cannot park here. This I'm talking about here on the table. You cannot park because this one has parked from farthest. So if you told maybe to take this to the parking, you can say the parking is full. Because when we are, by the way, when the examiner tells you to, like, when the parking is like that, then tells you to take this to the parking and say the parking is full, you get it right. You just get it right. You cannot take it to the parking. Just say no, I can't do it, I can't take it to the parking because parking is full. Then, so when you hear the word parking or the term parking, understand it is this parking. It is the angle parking, not all about the flash parking. It is angle parking. So if this vehicle is to be taken to the parking, just say the parking is full because this is the main parking for saloon vehicles, right? Good. I hope I'm clear. So if again you to drive a certain vehicle like this one at a speed of 80, you drive this vehicle at a speed of 80, then it means it's a commercial vehicle. Commercial vehicles are parked on the flash parking. So you find your way to flash parking and you're on the second lane. So at a speed of 80, it's commercial vehicles. You're going to take it there. Then you are the second lane, so you're going to just drive your vehicle straight. First option, change lanes towards the U-turn, make a U-turn there. Then change lanes towards lane 1. This way, because it's a commercial vehicle, its speed of 80, you're not going to take it here, but the flash parking this way by forwarding. Good. If you find this vehicle there and someone tells you to drive this vehicle at a speed of what do you call it, at a speed of 80, then it means you cannot drive it. Why? Because speed of 80, you should take it to the flash parking that accommodates all types of vehicles except trailers and tractors. And as you can see, if the person is parked from farthest, then the parking is full. So say you cannot drive this vehicle to at a speed of 80 because its parking is full, right? Good. What else? What else? How about that? Two speeds are common. That is speed of 110 and speed of 80. But you can still be told to drive this vehicle at a speed of 65. At a speed of 65, then this means that this is a trailer, and trailers are parked alongside two-way traffic. The green field alongside two-way traffic. So you drive or use the shortest. There are two ways of getting to the two-way traffic. That is, one is here, and the other one is on that lane. Second option, because on the first lane we said you have two options. One, go straight. It doesn't exist. Then the second option is turn left. On the second lane you only have one option, that is go straight like that, and it doesn't exist, that route. Then on that lane you have two options. So you drive, the first option is go straight, it doesn't exist. Then the second option is turn right, and means because you've turned right, you can easily park alongside that. So you're on the third lane and you have two options, and the shortest you have an option of turning right. So use the shortest route, turn right like that, then change lane to the third lane because the one that helps you turn to the right. You turn right like that, then you park there. That is at a speed of 65. It's a trailer, so you park it alongside two-way traffic there. Then the other route, if this is closed, you can close it here. then it means that you cannot access that lane from here. So you only have the first option this way, and you head in there or here. The shortest change lane, join immediate lane, and you can opt to use change lane towards lane 1, because lane 1 can take you to the left, turn left, then change lanes towards lane 3, then take second option, that is turn right, and you can park there. That is driving at a speed of 65. Then that test can be you park this or you drive this vehicle at a speed of 65. So this way use the first option because the second option is closed. That's lane, change lane, make a U-turn, and because the lane 1 is closed, you can come this way and use fourth lane, the third option, because that option takes you there, is 0, 90, 180 to 70. Exit there and turn right, like that. So you parked at or you driven at a speed of 65 because these are trailers, so you park alongside two-way traffic. Then if you have this other rule, you can come this way, use the first option as another route, change lane there, make a U-turn, then change lanes towards two-way traffic, then turn right this way at this junction, then park your vehicle right there, and that's a speed of 65 is for trailer. Again, so I guess rules are over, like that. So then if you were to still park at a speed of 65, now remember that this vehicle or the routes, we had two routes. You can get there by connecting here to there, because this one is closed. So if you were to use the second option, assuming the first option, or let's close the first option, if you still to drive at a speed of 65, you use the second option this way to second lane, change lane like that, and because you cannot use parking because this is closed, so you can only use parking to get there. But by changing lanes at white broken lines does not make you join the parking, because the parking, you connect parking through the entrance here. So from this side, if you change lanes, you cannot join parking, so you have to find your way. And you want to join parking so to connect here, so you come to the major, join this parking through the entrance this way, then connect there to the right, then connect again to the right and park there, and that is the most correct route. If maybe the second option is close and you here, if the second option is close and you here, then you use the first option, go say change lanes, make a U-turn, then change lane again towards lane 1, take second option, then join the entrance this way, then connect to the right, connect again to the right, and you already park there. And this happens to a speed of 45 if we follow the same, because it's tractors and trailers will park alongside the traffic, so you follow the same tutorial. Good. I hope now we've solved your problems on parking. That's all about parking, how to park. But we are going to come. We are bringing it. I'm going to bring it next in several questions on how examiners ask those questions, like for the parking. So we can see still on this lesson, let's say if you driving. No, let's close this lesson and start a lesson that now we'll be having so many questions on how to drive from one point to another, right? See you there. Thank you for watching this lesson. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing with your friends. Thank you. And because I can't pay you guys, like I don't know who is watching unless you comment. So let's you can comment down here the comment section, and you can explain like how we've helped you maybe pass your exam or understand it. Just and by understanding the concept, it means a lot. Like we've struggled, we've explained every part, I've made you understand, and you're grateful, right? So see you there. This Teacher David Kenya. I love you guys. Bye bye.